course, neither team are like 100% eliminated, but it's kind of like, you know, we all kind of know.
We know
that most likely this series is the one that really, really counts.
And NAVI with a loss here would be 0-3. Vitality moved to 0-2. And as I said before, Vitality only played in week 1. They've been gone for a week. So let's see what they bring out of the hat on the new patch. 25-16 as we look towards those bans. And Jack, I just see, I'd say Santa, but seeing the Akali.
Wow.
Feels like respect to Larssen.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're kind of backing off. You say you're going to stomp him, and then you're banning him like, the first 3.
But also, just in case.
Yeah, so I want to see Nautilus has been highly banned. A lot of people worrying about that in the jungle. I'm very curious. I'd love to see it so we can finally see if it's actually as strong as a lot of the teams
Is it good?
think it is. We saw Heretics play it in support and it was, you know, just normal support. It's not very exciting.
Yeah, it's the same old, isn't it? There's a couple other jungle picks as well. I think over in APAC we saw, LCP to be specific, we saw Silas Jungle in one of the games from Team Secret Wales. And then also yesterday we saw Brand Jungle make its return as well. So that was from Xayah. Let's see if Lyncas, who's historically liked to play AP junglers, wants to pull something out of the hat. For now, though, none of the standard first picks are open. Is Ori really high priority?
Yeah, I mean, Orianna, just a great takeaway as well from Larssen, one of his favorite champions. And with Azir being banned out as well, you don't have that many great front-to-back options apart from the Orianna.
True.
So I think good drafting here. First phase from Vitality.
Maybe there's a Nocturne to go with it as well. I'm thinking
Definitely could be. Looked incredibly obnoxious yesterday.
Right. I think that was also, again, that wasn't Xayah. That was actually Skeens on the other side. Yeah.
Bullying Flakkid on repeat.
Yeah, that was a good game, actually. Surprisingly, it's NAVI. Maybe listening to Yankos. No, they're doing the opposite. I was going to say, maybe they're just going to go simple front to back. Jinx looked a bit too early in the draft there anyway.
Yeah, so it's going to be the Jayce. Big confidence pick here for Adam. Just saying, I'm going to blind pick Jayce. Don't really have any bans for it either. So he's just saying, I mean, it could be a flex as well. I know it's not the greatest matchup into the Orianna, and I don't know Larssen that much as a Jayce player, but, you know, picking it this early, typically it's going to be a flex, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to top lane. And they immediately break the flex with the Viktor pick regard.
Yeah, okay, so now it's super obvious. Already played by Adam once before as well. I can't say it's any of the wins because, again, they haven't actually pulled out a win yet. NAVI is, with that locked in, okay, the flex is gone, jungle's up in the air though, and I feel like Vitality have the pick of the litter.
Yeah, I really want to see what counterpick Nako has, because he's always been a player with, well, Rumble is not the most exciting. I was going to hype it up to be like, he's going to do something really cool. I don't know, Irelia Camille, some crazy pick.
And then he's just like, Rumble. Wow, that's fun. But we do have the hot pot going.
Yeah.
Like, we've got the Cataclysm layered up with the fire, and then, you know, the ball spins it all around, gets that soup mixing.
It's a good wombo combo for sure. While Navi's draft is a lot harder to execute, you have a little bit of poke, a little bit of damage. We'll see. I'd assume they go for jungle here to round it out. It's going to be the Pantheon. Great early game, can kind of match that Jarvan pressure, and can pressure both the Grubs and the Drake at the same time, as Super talked about yesterday, which can be so oppressive.
That's actually a really good point, yeah. It's annoying as well because, look, we hype this up as maybe we get some front to back. It does feel like, again, we're pulling out of cookbooks for game one a little bit, but bot laners have not been picked. We have not even touched that era, and Jack, that's your specialty.
That's true.
I'm thinking Xayah's, I'm thinking Kai'Sa's, Jhin for the long range.
Yunara.
I'd
love to see more Yunara.
I can't believe I didn't say that first. I know you like that. I know you're spamming that at the moment as well.
For sure. Yeah, she's so much fun. Reminds me a bit of like a mix of Zeri and Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
Very ult-reliant, a lot of mobility. I'd love to see her more. I think she's a very fun champion to watch as well, because nobody's still kind of figured out how strong she is, which just promotes a lot more kind of like variety to the game. Well, you know, when we're seeing Rumble, everybody knows what Rumble does.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's always fun to see new champs.
Give us something new. I agree. Ezreal's gone as well, so we're getting closer to that result. NAVI have that AD carry option on 4 and then counterpick 4 support.
Yeah.
Alternative is an option available as well, but with the Rel banned away, are they just showing that, yeah, maybe they do want to play Yunara? And in Hound Sunday, I think his Yunara was really good. Okay.
I mean,
hey,
he struggled.
What happened to the hype?
The thing is, he was down like 40 CS at like 15 Mysticalist. There was something like that. He was down a lot of farm.
But he's just joined, bro. Like, he just got into the league.
Well, to be fair, his series yesterday, he looked really good. In the Jinx game, he was dodging all of Mirwin's ultis. And in the Xayah game, he also pulled out some clutch team fights. So
that's bad.
I think... Yeah, Yunara ended up being that.
Well, what a shame.
Well,
I can't believe it came in of like, hey, Hans Semdi, like, he had a good entrance, and I believe in him, and you go,
Well, I think Corki here makes a lot of sense. I was going to say that they really need some ability up against this Jarvan and the Rumble. Just if you pick an immobile ADC, you don't have flash, you don't get to play the game. And now we get to see what Vitality brings out.
What do you want him?
The thing is, you can't really win lane against Corki. The champion just kind of, he just wins lane, no matter what.
So then if you don't need to win lane Xayah, Rakan, what's your option?
Yeah, I think Xayah Rakan makes a lot of sense. Just some kind of like lane duo that doesn't get bullied by the Corki, but that also has good scaling. And it looks like with the Rakan looking, that's what they could be going for. They could also go like the Seri route if they want like even more scaling, but that is weaker in lane. I think Xayah Rakan just kind of fits the bill. The only thing that you'd worry about a little bit is getting poked out by the Jayce, Viktor, and the Corki. But you do have pretty solid engage from the Jarvan and the Rakan, so it's going to be the Xayah look-in.
Okay, well, there you said it. We have scaling regardless, and I think you were talking about it on cast, or at least on desk, over the past couple of weeks, as we get an option of Bard or Nako. That seems pretty straightforward.
I think it's just an Alistar look-in at
really.
I don't believe Malrang on Bard or Nako is going to do.
And his Alistar was pretty good.
His Alistar was pretty good. I mean, it's like, I don't know, whenever I see auto-filled supports.
Auto-filled? I think
well, he's got an auto-filled, you know?
This is roll now, this is him.
Okay, roll swap support.
Yeah, there you go.
When they try range supports, usually it doesn't look the best.
Yep.
And Bard is, I'd say, the hardest support in the game. So we'll see how he does. I think it was it Loopy yesterday on the Bard? Was pretty useless. So I hope to see it different here from Malrang Nation.
The reason it's the hardest support is because you can win the game or absolutely lose the game for your team. Like,
I mean, I think half of Bard players are too scared to press their ultimate because they think like, wait, is this going to be good?
If I actually stop the fight here, is a good point. You're right. Okay, so cemented comp, Vitality on the other side. You already set out how they want to win this game, right? Like, there's a lot of awesome combos that are built around mid jungle, around top involved. Like, the comp speaks for itself.
Yeah, I mean, for me, my worry is that Navi has a comp that is also very effective. It's great poke, you have great range, but it requires discipline, it requires patience, and we haven't seen that from them. We've seen that they are good at pulling the trigger, but when they can't, I think someone's going to get caught, something's going to get wrong, and Vitality has such an easy composition to just punish.
Hold up, hold that person. Yeah, we will... If Navi wins, we will find that person before G2 Fnatic, and we will take them to the shop. We're not going to buy it for them. They're going to buy it. That's their deal. But that is a big, big deal. Navi 0-2. If they win, not only do they get one jersey sale, but they get their first win on the board. There's a lot at stake now. It went from A-tier game to S-tier because of that person's sign. Vitality, guys, it's like they're back in the league. I mean, we've seen one best of series. And that best of series from Vitality was kind of sad. It was against GX.
Yeah.
I felt like Vitality were kind of meh.
Yeah, they didn't look the most inspiring for sure.
Oh dear.
Fighting here already.
Now, we didn't even curse it. We just kind of contracted Vitality would start off that rough. Lyncas is just going to have to, I mean, it's 45 seconds in. He's going to lose vision because of it, but not the end of the world.
For sure, not the end of the world. They do get the ward at his blue buff. Carzzy might get chunked here a little bit, but he's going to be fine. And I want to see more from Fleshy. I want to see more from Carzzy. I've been hearing rumors that Carzzy's rejuvenated, that he's finally back in form and playing great. And we did not... Wait, Carzzy, what are we...
Dude, you've got to stop talking. You've just got to stop.
Well, Carzzy starts the lane down 200 HP, not the greatest. But they are going to get the ward here with the sweeper, which doesn't really matter anymore because you don't get the XP. But it does mean that you deny them.
It is still 5 gold.
It is 5 gold, but it's more about just denying the fact that they don't have one ward now in your jungle.
Yep.
But Fleshy here might get chunked.
Or 10, sorry. There's Malrang. You're right. He's just going to stand in the brush, wait, and...
That's some good early game aggression from Malrang so far. Getting the chunk on enemy jungler, and now on Carzzy as well.
Plus, it's kind of an annoying lane, right? Like, Corki and Bard seems to me like a very heavy lane bully.
I think that was one of my big criticisms yesterday of Loopy, was the fact that when you pick Bard into Rakan, yes, you are scaling and you're happy as the Bard, but you also really want to try to get some early lane lead, especially when you're paired up with the Corki. So I'm looking at this bot lane. I want to see stunts like that. I want to see trades like this, where you're just slowly pestering the enemy bot lane and just annoying them to make their life really hell.
I feel like as well, maybe that's why Lyncas is popping down, needs extra attention here to help Carzzy and Fleshy get through the lane. You were saying, you know, we've heard a lot of good things from this bottom lane. The good thing I've heard is that finally these two get to meet back up from their LFL time. Now, if you don't know, of course, Easy Japan Core in 2025 recently made it to EMEA Masters Final. Sam D was on that roster, known as Hans Sam D. Fleshy's always kind of been in the mix on Vitality B in the LFL as well. So these guys have like a recent history against each other in different organizations.
Yeah, so it's been fun to see them playing up against each other and kind of transcending leagues and still playing up against each other. It's always fun to see. And it's also funny that we have Hansam D. Do you think we'll get Hansam B?
Oh, yeah, what, a third player coming in? Or maybe Hans Summer renames. And
or what if Upset just renames the Hansam B? Like as a troll for
all 80 carries should rename to some version of Hansam A, B, C, D. Maybe it's equality. Maybe if Hansam D, you know, like if Navi's able to finish a little bit higher, he adds a new rank. Hansam C. If he gets into playoffs, every split that he gets better, he goes up the ranks.
I like the sound of that.
So it's Hansams because he gets S tier because he'll be the best in the league. Someone wants a word. I don't know if it's not copyright, is it?
I don't think so.
You don't get copyright on a league day, but like, does Hans Summer message him and go, "Hey, bro,
that's kind of messed up, bro."
It's kind of simple.
A little bit over the line.
I mean, would you message?
No, I'd be honored. Oh, imagine you're playing in the league and a player joins and he's such a fan of you that he names himself after you.
That is, that is
actually, like aura.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Not just aura, that's just heartfelt, isn't it?
Okay, Carzzy and Fleshy here, all
good.
winning.
It's a root, and Carzzy, he's got his Conqueror, so he's not a lethal tempo gamer, but he still gets enough damage out. Meanwhile, there's gank in top, but Lyncas a little bit slow. Adam just backs off, and nothing happens at the end. Note the summoners in bot. It's one from Sam D, one from Malrang. Fleshy just burned his heal. That's about also an advantage, but Vitality comes out of the 2v2.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to crash in the wave here as well and maybe get a recall up. Overall, great laning phase thus far from Vitality. Able to kind of weather the storm of the early lane.
Yeah.
Get first recall. Now Navi will probably just hard push this wave. And maybe Vitality even looks for a swap here for the early grubs, which looks like they're going to go for. Very standard now that you swap around mana 4. So that you can set up for that grub fight, and also so you can kind of get out of this annoying laning phase and potentially even gank the Jayce or bully him.
As top laners, did he care much about the swap? Like Jayce and Rumble, I guess they're kind of semi-ranged, right? I mean, especially Rumble with Electro Harpoon.
Yeah, I don't think either of them minds that much. It's just a way of abusing the fact that you have tempo. So now, for example, if they had gone to bot, they would just have caught the wave and then slow push that. But now when they go to top instead, maybe they can abuse the fact to get another swap off and then constantly retain that tempo lead and just make it so that enemy's always on the receiving side.
Yeah, always being first two, that's important here. Small trade as Fleshy moves towards mid. Malrang's now here as well. Excuse me.
Malrang's getting a lot of stuns.
He is.
That's great. I'll give him that thus far. I think more than Loopy got in this whole game.
I mean, again, I was surprised the other day when his Alistar was actually kind of insane. I think it was yesterday. And I feel like I said that before, and I feel like Malrang's support has actually been a nice surprise in a way. Now, they're not the greatest team, but hey, I mean, you got to start somewhere, and Malrang, for someone who's role swapped recently, who did it the end of last split as well on Rogue, it's been better than expected. Somebody's okay.
Yeah, I think it's been better than expected. I'm not sure if I'm... Oh. Just some more damage there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm fully on the same hype train as you are.
Bro, I came in today and you wanted to be hyped.
I'm hyped, but I'm not hyped for Malrang on support, I think. Like, I thought Larssen played amazing. I think Thayger's been playing really well, apart from the fact that he died right before Elder yesterday.
Yeah, that Xayah game at the end, he was playing so well until he wasn't.
Yeah. I think Adam is good. I think Constantly is good. Malrang, for me, is more the question mark, the wild card that I'm not fully sold on yet.
Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, if he has a convincing bar performance here, he has a tough task ahead of him, trying to protect all these carries and deny some of this enemy engage.
Yep.
But at the same time, the Bard ult this game has crazy high value, but Hansam might be in trouble.
He's going to get rooted up, but he flashes away before that happens. Good little cosmic binding, and Carzzy takes a chunk from the Phosphorus Bomb. The root in the end doesn't do too much except help Carzzy farm it out, but Fleshy's had some good engages as well, and both bot laners chunking low.
Yeah, but that's huge. Now you have no flash on Hansam D. Lyncas about to hit level 6. Fighting for this grub. Grubs now, really difficult for Navi. All Jarvan needs is that Corki W to be removed. And Corki's so vulnerable, but Malrang is doing it. This is very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice cancel here to make Vitality bot lane delayed on tempo.
Flash, Carzzy forward, and the entrance in. How nice is that? Sunday dead. Malrang interrupted, but now with the Pantheon on, Navi needs something back. Fleshy's got no mana, so this just seems like a simple trade. Over to Thayger, that's nice, but hey, first fight over to Carzzy is a good punish.
Yeah, really nice aggressive play from Vitality. It's a good read by Thayger to be able to ulti in, at least make it 1-for-1. So we got some trading off in the mid lane. But now, next objective is those grubs spawning in 20 seconds. Both, actually, it looks like with Nako going top, it's going to be Vitality presumably dropping those grubs and just playing for Drake instead, but here we have a replay.
Carzzy flashes first, by the way, to give another E. But Fleshy's smooth, actually.
Yeah, very nice. And then Thayger doesn't want to try to commit for Carzzy because he thinks maybe Jarvan can be behind. Carzzy has the side ult. It makes sense. Could have maybe tried to go for more, blow some subs, blow some flashes, blow some ultimates. But overall, it's going to be the grubs going over to Navi. And presumably, Vitality will be able to cross-map that for the Drake. But they are quite delayed, so maybe they're not going to be able to.
Yeah, the setup. I mean, Adam also has TP, and he's going to burn that to go top first. Larssen has a chance to reset and do the same as well as his half HP, but all three grubs taken. Late contest from Vitality, and after the fact, it looks like they were just looking for any exit frags they could find. They get none, and as you said, the only push is coming through in bot now, but no start of the Dragon as of yet. Yeah,
so this bit disjointed by Navi here, having Adam TP up so early. It does mean that now there's nobody to protect this bot tower, so Carzzy is going to be able to get maybe even 2 plates here and deny a full wave from Hansamdi. A little bit of poor macro here from Navi, resulting in them losing quite a bit from this grubs.
It's an important point because everyone will just see 3 grubs and be like, well, that's a huge trade for Navi, but the individual goal that Carzzy now has, 500 in the lead.
Yeah.
Well, Adam has the same. You got to be real that, like, this Xayah is a scaling element that we talked about in draft.
Yeah.
Carzzy right now, thank you, observers, 3.5K topping the charts. And that is so nice when you see Yuntel picked up at 9.5 minutes.
To be fair, though, this Adam lead is kind of like coming out of nowhere for me. I'm not sure how he's managed to achieve that. I think he got some bot plates while Nako was...
It is at 3.
Moving for the Herald. Or moving for the grubs.
Must have gotten 2, you're right. I'm going to just treat it like, Jayce with a lead, that's fine. But in this matchup...
and especially when the CS is so equal as well.
True.
But for me, Adam has been the best performing player on this roster, for sure. Like, throughout the year, he's been performing admirably, even in their tough games, and gotten a lot of both solo kills and individual leads. So I don't think it's a bad game plan to try to put Adam ahead. It's just the nature of top laning competitive. Harder to carry on. Like, if you get really fed as a hyper carry, much easier to carry than a Jayce or something like. Unless your name is Zeus.
Okay. Unless you are the creme de la creme. But that's hard. I mean, Lyncas, he starts off Dragon here. And the question is, what impact can Vitality bring in? More so, I'm questioning about what Navi can do to stop this. The answer seems to be nothing for now, but Lyncas pulls off a Dragon. It resets, so with that ward down, Navi is spotting out that this Dragon still holds, still remains, and Thayger's on the way. Yeah,
Navi want to contest here. Malrang canceling his recall, looking to wrap around. Maybe Lyncas could be in trouble?
Malrang sets up. Cosmic Binding perfectly done. Holding the fort and Dragon doing good damage. Lyncas goes back here with Vitality moving in. Meanwhile, top lane burning down. Nako almost gets the solo kill. Adam flashes away where we go to mid, and the flash committed by Larssen to get the Arcane Storm down. But not enough damage at this point in the game. Flash for flash. Dragon goes down to Vitality, but I mean, Adam getting forced out top was a bigger mark.
That was a lot of disjointedness here from Navi. Malrang might be in trouble.
He is. Flag and drag. He's got a magical journey. He'll take that over the wall. It's just forcing out as
Fleshy.
Probably not even needed. Yeah, no support. That's really what it means. Tempered Fate means nothing. As Thayger comes in, interrupted. Lyncas, good buffer. The stun doesn't do too much here from Thayger as Lyncas gets out.
And Navi are just falling apart at the seams, and Vitality are pouncing on them. Getting a huge 1,000 gold lead on Carzzy here, shutting down Hansamdi completely.
And because of Nako, I mean, I'm backtracking a bit here, but because of that almost solo kill top, plate now goes to Nako. That individual lead of CS has been caught up to.
Adam wants revenge here, looks like.
He's got Larssen by his side as well. Larssen, no ulti, no flash, but all he needs is the field down. To slow, to stun, that's all it'll take, and Nako flashes away. He's got a Nimbus cloak as well. That move speed gets him out of dodge.
And overall, Navi are trying to get some advantages, but they're not really finding it anywhere. They get the HP lead on Nako, which is going to give them the 2 plates at least.
Yep.
But Vitality, getting the Drake, getting the lead on the Xayah, so pivotal in this game.
You're right. Zeal picked up, by the way, too. After set 2 kills, 1,000 is a gold lead. As I said, top minimized a little bit, especially when the gold is shed. Nako's just used the equalizer so that Larssen can't push in that top wave. And we now wait 2 minutes until Herald comes up. Larssen does just walk up to get himself, I believe, the remnants of what that plate was.
Yeah. And I want to talk about the Xayah build, because yesterday we saw Estriver, today we're seeing Yuntal.
Yep.
I really like the Yuntal. I think my take is 2025, mana in League of Legends is
fake.
It's fake. You only go on like Ziggs and Orianna. Like non-mages, they never go Like when was the last time you played top lane or an ADC and you went after 10 minutes? You just don't.
I guess if you're playing Singe and you don't turn Q off.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But in every other game.
There's so many champions, such as Xayah. She used to have mana issues, but these days she really doesn't. You get the global blue buff after minute 25 anyways. You can just go the highest DPS build, which is this Yuntal, and you get so much more smoother spikes. You have much more attack speed. You have a much better item in general. Ability haste is not needed when you go Navori, because you get all of it like lower cooldown anyways when you auto attack. And it's just much better item.
Was it you who was telling me you think this is like one of the best AD carry starter items we've had in a while? Or not?
I don't think so. No. I don't like Yuntal that much.
Okay.
Like, I think it's a good item.
Hang on, quickness. I'll pause. I'll ask that question in a second. Movement speed in the flash. Fleshy gets the quickness down, and Adam's getting spaced a bit. Redemption will help out as well as Nako gets healed up, but Lyncas is the one who pummels down for the kill. Nako gets the glory, but Lyncas there again. There's a Chaos Storm, a Shockwave. Czajek solo kill. That's what he meant when he said shit stop. Larssen into the dirt, 30 seconds, he's down as Vitality siege the bot turret. They are putting the pace on this game as underneath turret Fleshy is playing with death, but Thayger doesn't mind. 4 now bot, and Vitality, as I said, the pace is there, and even Malrang getting caught out. His ulti's going to do nothing except seal the deal. Carzzy gets another, and Navi are now getting stomped again.
And Vitality are playing with the pace that we love them for. They're playing so fast. They're solo killing on top. They're fighting on bot. Fleshy's everywhere, and Navi are just looking outmaneuvered.
And Czajek wasn't mucking around. I mean, he's got a rod of age. He's still got the solo kill. You hate to see the build, but you love to see the confidence out of the man. Well, which ring player are we going to get is the question.
Okay, we're going to get this bot player as Fleshy ults incredibly early, gets the movement speed, flash W's onto Adam, great spacing by Nako to click back so that Adam can't QE him away, and then he ends up falling down. Carzzy moves all the way down to bot lane, which I suppose surprises Navi as they think they can try to defend this bot tower. And then Malrang ends up face-checking towards the bush. It's a pretty long replay.
Yeah, pretty long.
Well, Malrang just...
Nice. Good comms. Good comms. Yeah,
that's the confidence we want to see from Carzzy. Just have a laugh.
It's like you're in a competitive game and you're the AD carry and you're just singing. Like, he's got Spotify on or something, does he?
Yeah, fair enough, you know?
Yeah, I respect it. I mean, Carzzy's having a dream game, as you said, like with this build. Now, Navori Quick Blades. Nice for Xayah. This is going to be perma-rooting as Czajek. Does he know? Oh, he knows. Thayger's back, gets stopped. Shockwave brings him in and turns from an interrupt to now an almost kill. Flash away. Gleaming Quilt. And it's not going to be enough to steal Thayger, but Fleshy's getting in the way. He's stopping this recall with redemption as well. Thayger, I think he was shopping, realizes now, and has to back again.
Fleshy might be okay. He gets to cancel him again, and they're getting free Drake from it. I mean, this is just, like, it feels so annoying to play when enemies doing this to you.
They are dancing on them a bit. Second Dragon picked up. Herald's now up as well, but Thayger just had to recall. He's got his ulti available, which helps as Malrang's just going to cycle another summoner spell, get his flash back. But Vitality clearing out vision, well, the Herald seems to be their next goal.
Yeah. You know, when you said that he's playing with Spotify on, that reminded me, like, you know, EMEA Masters in 2022?
Yeah.
When we won the whole thing. I think it was one of the Game 5s in our playoffs. I got Draven Game 5, we had to put on some hardstyle, you know.
Did
we
you?
had to.
Did actually?
Of course.
Did they let you on stage do that, did they?
No, but it wasn't on stage. It was online. So
oh, right, okay.
But it was just like, you know, that was how I grew up playing Draven with hardstyle. I had to go back to my roots.
So you're saying, is that what like Tyler 1 did for success, or?
Tyler 1, yeah.
Yeah, you think that's...
all the big names.
All the big names. So hardstyle Draven main's got it.
Yeah.
That's Hey be as good as him. Where meanwhile Jungle Roll puts on like Despacito or something, I don't know. Like, that's different. The junglers, their music is completely different. I think about junglers playing elevated music.
Junglers need to put on some therapy in the background.
Oh yeah, good one. That's actually true. I mean, we don't like junglers much around these parts.
Well, not even flame towards them. They just get the most hate.
They do.
I played some jungle. You have to just deafen. You have to mute all.
Have you noticed on our broadcast, name a jungler on our team?
There's none.
There's none, that's right. They're too busy. They're too busy playing their elevator music and doing whatever junglers do in their off time. We have top laners, we have AD carries, we have supports. I think we've even got a couple of mid laners somewhere in the broadcast.
Yeah.
No junglers. Our producer told me he's a jungler. Oh, we're going to have to cut there. Now, before we have to dig ourselves out of this one, I feel like we got to give Vitality, rather NAVI, the shovel first. Because digging their way out of this game, Jack, they've got good scaling, but you said this comp requires finesse.
Yeah.
It requires structure. Larssen, this is not structured. He's poured out, set up, Tempered Fate may be helping as the Pantheon all comes through. Not a moment too soon. Flash away from Nako. That's a saving good ulti from Malrang. I think he did good. And now on the run, Fleshy, a magical journey taken. Malrang is back in again with the Cosmic Fighting Flash in onto Fleshy. Wait! This jungler is no more. He's a good support.
And Malrang has the shovel and he's digging and digging. He's doing it. Getting them back in the game. That's a 1,500 gold swing for NAVI here. Getting the top tower, getting 2 crucial kills. And it's the support and jungle of NAVI countering the Vitality. Beautiful.
It's nice. It leads to, again, a bit of a lead for Thayger that's going to be helpful. He's got Black Cleaver now as well. This Pantheon quite strong, and let's see how they go for next dragon, for next objective. Arakan's coming up, but that might have been questioned as flag and drag onto Thayger. He's run into River here. He's going to be Shockwave back.
Oh, no.
Just complimenting him. Malrang tries to save, but he said that one's too hard, buddy. And a jungler just dives to his death 35 seconds before Arakan spawns.
And that's some of the criticisms I've had of Thayger, as Malrang now wants to follow this.
Okay, we just complimented him. We just complimented the jungler, Malrang. What are you doing?
Yeah, the Malrang one is a little bit less inexcusable because he knows that they're all there.
He does know that they're all there.
He just walks in and dies. But it's kind of the fake confidence that you sometimes get on board. You have the magical journey. You're just like, no, I'm fine.
And FCC. Look, you can't love him if you don't love him at his worst, because you won't deserve him at his best. Maybe that's just Malrang for you. Arakan's going to start off, and even though Vitality used a couple of ultis for that, it doesn't matter. NAVI had to reset. They're coming in. Teleport going to be burned by Adam, but for this Arakan, it seems dangerous. Not much mana on Czajek, but it should be enough to poke Larssen out. There's the Arcane Storm. Fleshy puts down the Redemption. Adam's now in, but Arakan at 3k. Tempered Fate holds him in place. That's Lyncas with it as well. The steal, maybe no, because there's no smite nearby. Larssen's quickness out as Fleshy now disengages. Thayger now joining in as well. 5 members of NAVI, but they're late to the show. Arakan is now down, and Thayger can't catch Lyncas by his toe.
And Vitality get away with everything here as Nako is still just pushing top lane as well. NAVI overforce. They want to try to get something, but they can't. After having used the Tempered Fate to try to delay this Atakan, Thayger's still not in time. They can't get the steal. They don't have any tools to actually start the fight. And now Thayger might be in trouble again.
Nako. He doesn't have his second item.
Oh, 14.
But he is strong, yes.
Could look to cheese. He wants to cancel.
HansMD has no turret here.
He's not watching.
He's going to Valkyrie away, and you're right, in the shop. Nako's going to overheat, but Adam's there, Malrang's there. That saves the AD carry's life, but HansMD a little bit slower to getting back and getting that mana moon.
Yeah, he's window shopping there a little bit.
Yeah, it's the second, third time in this game that a player has been.
And the problem now is that third dragon is just going to go for free to Vitality here. And Mountain Soul, if they can get it, it's going to be absolutely huge. Just a nice all that poke, but Malrang goes sub, gets the stun, doesn't matter.
He has already used Magical Journey. He used his escape tool to go in on enemy jungle. He believed in Larssen and Thayger, but they're busy in top wave. I mean,
Do you love him at his worst?
I still love him at his worst. No criticism for Malrang, this guy. MVP, regardless if they win or not. I think it's
I think their win is going to be tough, it's looking like.
If it's a win, yeah, that's right. But you never know. Crazy things happen. In this region, anything's possible.
Yeah,
anything's
Thayger
possible.
ulting in.
Like Thayger ulting in. Let's make it a 2v2. Fleshy, really good knockup though. Flash from Thayger. Gets back in onto Czajek with the Chaos Storm. Quickly silencing.
He's too tanky.
This Rakan is the helper of the year until Czajek died. Fleshy interrupted on the way out, but he still gets out. Naak goes down, TP'd in. Equalizer down. Thayger burning and chunked down. Good redemption. Nako. He's run out of fuel, but hang on. Here's another one. Tempered Fate doesn't do much. Nako gets Thayger on the back end. Start up. Cosmic Binding. Malrang is back. And he's back again. Fleshy's getting poked down. And
Carzzy's here.
Carzzy's joining in. Here's Lyncas as well. Okay. 2v2. Hunt Sunday on the way. How long can NAVI delay Magical Journey? Go through the gate. Flashing through. Hunt's empty there, and Adam is just farming real estate.
Oh my god, it's an absolute fiesta. Adam is actually the sole winner of this play, getting 1,000 gold here with all these waves in the tier 2. And it's Vitality that just, they can't stop, they can't hold themselves. They keep going for more and more. And NAVI, through all their misdeeds, are making it work. The Tempered Fate went, I don't know where.
I don't know where.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. At least he threw it. I knew this would be better than G2 Fnatic. I knew it. Let's watch a replay.
I mean, it starts off with Thayger ulting in, and he doesn't quite reach, so he has the flash. And I'm thinking, oh, Czajek is too tanky. They can't kill him. Suddenly, they just kill him.
Boom.
And then Fleshy gets his W cancelled, but he gets over the wall. Nako TPs in, has to wait out the Viktor W a little bit. Is able to nearly take Thayger down, but Thayger doesn't quite die. I'm not sure. I think he gets sniped by the Rumble.
Does he die?
Yeah. He walks kind of back in. Yeah. Tough play there from him. And then Malrang flashes in, Q's stuns up Nako. Fleshy W's in, tries to get the W, doesn't get it.
Double.
Carzzy's here with Lyncas, but they're not able to actually get onto them due to the fact they have the Magical Journey. Some good footwork from Larssen. Yeah. And then a nice little flash to go through the Magical Journey.
That's a nice one. So is Malrang the goat? What? What is... Okay.
I think he's happy. He's happy.
Are you happy or not? Like, what is happening?
I think Jack is happy.
I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't know. The gold's
It's
back.
definitely missed. It's mixed feelings. It's mixed feelings, this one.
Larssen did 6k damage. I mean, it was a 1-minute fight.
Larssen is back, baby, but Thayger is not.
Thayger is not back.
Oh, Thayger.
Is back. Let's not forget, this guy has 3 kills, make it 4. So while everything has been going strangely, Carzzy is still just 2,000 gold ahead.
And Thayger just keeps getting caught in these random positions, and it makes it so hard.
It's becoming a trend.
For NAVI to really, like, cement... Oh, this is kind of a weird TP.
TP
Wait,
where?
TPing bot, and Adam is TPing top. Wait, what?
Adam
Wait, TP mid.
Okay, and
They
who's
swapped positions.
They did. They did.
But the Vitality are onto the Nash, 10k.
So
no
I guess
jungle for NAVI.
Adam has a weird angle. Okay, the poke is coming through. 7k, 6k, you're right. Malrang has smite. Malrang has smite. Okay, is he the best or the worst? Tempered Fate, ready to go in. Malrang's in. Operation Impossible, he doesn't get it. At 450, Lyncas gets the smite down, and NAVI again beaten to the ground. Sam D is wondering, man, what is going on with my team? But you know what? Vitality deserve the win.
And just like yesterday, it's Thayger getting caught out that spells the demise of NAVI as Vitality. Thayger? He's fine. He's fine.
This time.
Vitality get the Nash. 5,000 gold lead. They're gonna be able to get at least tier 2s, aiming for inhibitors. As we watch this fight again, Adam is zoned off to the side, can't really fight Czajek, he's just too weak. 3 levels down. Malrang tries to go for the steal, can't quite get it, unfortunate. And then Larssen is caught by the Rakan, gets burnt down by the Rumble, and everything just falls apart for NAVI.
Respect to Lyncas for playing that smite fight. I believe Rakan had a smite as well, right?
Rakan has a smite?
I think Fleshy had a smite in that.
He could have a smite, yeah.
I swear I saw 3 in total, but I respect, dude. I don't know why I have so much respect for Malrang after this game, after what I've seen so far.
He's been a bit of a shad.
At least he's sending it.
Yeah.
You know?
He is.
None of this comfortable, sit in your back chair, order order some delivery. No, this guy is going out to the restaurant.
Security. We're going in.
He does, and that's what you want to see. And now with this angle, let's see. I mean, NAVI need a miracle out of the hat again. 5,000's the lead all of a sudden. Vitality.
Thayger's going in.
On assault duty. Carzzy flashes away, but Thayger just gets rooted in place. He tried to as Tempered Fate gets Nako down, but the spray, the hit, the shockwave, it's Malrang all over again. And Vitality after they've eaten the Hogwar, it's just a team fight win to layer on top. That extra topping you got to pay $4.95 for in Australia. They don't want it. Vitality going to yoink it away. And now as they run back to the base, I mean, that analogy was about as crazy as this game has been.
Like they have the mid wave, they're going to look to end, and it was a chaotic game, but it was Vitality firmly in the lead again and again and again as they look to close out a 1-0. But it may be capped. I don't think they capped.
Clean game.
Clean game.
Clean game.
They do have the soul, they have the Nash, they're not going to be able to end right now.
But
you have to feel
that it's done.
The end is nigh.
Dude, the whole of Vitality are just laughing. I'm just looking at each player down. They're just laughing.
Are they getting cheese in the bush? Oh my god.
Oh, they are. That's why they're laughing.
Malrang.
This is why they're laughing.
Malrang, no. Malrang, no. Malrang, no.
That's why they're laughing. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. Oh, they're not in the same bush, are they? Czajek goes back in. And they're thinking, we've got a shockwave. Adam pokes out. Now let's see the siege. They're thinking maybe they reset. Fleshy's going to walk in and NAVI gives them their space.
That's going to be another inhibitor for Vitality. They might even try to push for more here. Only a few minions, but you could try to fish her with a Jarvan combo and a little Orianna ultimate. Larssen TPing in.
Okay, Larssen is coming back after his lengthy push in bottom lane. But the defense is hard. Tempered Fate comes out and Carzzy brings a feather first, then only gets Thayger. That means he's going to get rooted in at some point. Once again, we got the hot pot, lay it down. Nako perfectly syncs up with Lyncas. And Vitality, it's not a clean game. It's not clean from anyone. But my lord, if you don't say that's entertaining, you are wrong.
And that's what we want from Vitality. We don't want clean, we want chaos.